You've done something dangerous, in the best possible way. And tonight, you will feel it. You're about to see the consequences, the good ones, the rare ones, the ones only a few souls ever unlock. Tonight, the quiet ones become the unshakable ones. Something changed in you, in a way that can't be undone. And tonight is the moment it becomes undeniable. This is what you did. You stopped correcting people. You stopped explaining yourself. You let them misunderstand you on purpose. Not out of weakness, but because you finally realized that being understood was costing you too much energy. And every time they doubted you, every time they mocked you, every time they rolled their eyes at who you were becoming, they were unknowingly feeding the very thing they were trying to kill. Because here's the twist. By refusing to shrink, you didn't just protect your energy, you exposed theirs. You forced people to confront the truth they tried to bury. You made them realize that you were right the whole time. And tomorrow, the conflict ends. Actions have been recorded, choices have been tallied, and your courage activated a reward they can't stop. And you will find out what that reward is soon. But first, you need to understand something. Difference has always been treated like defiance. For a long time, people didn't know what to do with you. Not because you were wrong, not because you were lost, but because your existence didn't fit inside the roles they wanted you to play. When someone can't categorize you, they often try to correct you. When they can't control you, they try to contain you. Instead of meeting you where you were growing, they pressured you to shrink back into who you used to be. They mistook your individuality for rebellion, your silence for surrender, and your boundaries for attitude. They didn't realize you were simply evolving into someone they couldn't predict anymore. This is what people do with anomalies. They try to neutralize the unpredictable, not out of conscious malice, but because the unknown makes them uncomfortable. And you became the unknown. They criticized you because they couldn't interpret you. They excluded you because they couldn't influence you. They misread you because the truth of you didn't fit their script. And what they didn't understand was this. A person you cannot control becomes a person you cannot replace. Tonight marks the moment their pressure finally loses power. The version of you they tried to shrink no longer exists. You outgrew the leverage they once had over your identity. The story where they misunderstood you is ending, and the chapter where your strength becomes undeniable is beginning. And the most ironic part? The more they tried to break what they didn't understand, the more they proved why you were meant to stand out in the first place. Something they feared is about to turn into something you benefit from. And it starts tonight.